Lady Hanabi, what will we be learning today?
I was in a trap 2011, having codeine dreams with a Smith & Wesson. They were OD me, they not on my level. But I need more than one bitch, think I need two. 3 bad hoes in the lobby waiting for. I don't do no half checks, I get paid in full. Hit them with a Mac, had them dancing like the folks. Yeah, I got a strap, gon' catch me without the pole. Oh, you talk about broke niggas, we don't ride with those.
Hinata, I've been practicing new chess. I think I can beat you now.
And the winner is Hanabi.
What are you doing here, kid? You don't appear to be from around here. You're scrawny, weak, and uncoordinated for a ninja. I usually kill weaklings like you on sight, but you seem harmless enough. I will take you under my wing and show you some tech. First, I need to teach you about my big blue balls.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Focus up, and get your mind out of the gutter. I'm referring to the logic of the game, and how your character is made up of multiple spheres. Take a look. What you are looking at is a combination of hit and hurt boxes. In traditional fighting games such as Street Fighter, you may be used to hit boxes being made up of squares. Since Naruto is a 3-dimensional game, we use spheres to indicate hit detection. Hitboxes and hurt boxes are specialized collision checks. Collision checks allow you to determine when objects come in contact or overlap. A hitbox is usually associated with some form of attack, and describes where that attack is effective. A hurtbox is usually associated with a character, or any other hittable object in the game. Whenever the two collide, we consider the attack to have landed and we apply its effect on the target.
Study again.
Damn bro, what was that for? None of what I said is incorrect.
That is true, but you talk too much bruh. Let me explain how this works in simpler terms.
Like Fortnite terms or what?
You fool!
Shut your goofy ass up, Kevin. Now, I will explain how hitboxes work with a visual example. We'll use Sauce K as the test dummy. Let's start by understanding the root of your character. This is what Asuma was talking about when he was referring to blue balls, and technically speaking this is referred as the O-player object layer, but moving forward we will refer to this as the core.
Hey man, I didn't join this class to become a computer programmer. I thought we were going to learn some tech. I'm trying to kick some butt in my online games.
You need to practice patience, Jimbo. I'll be showing you some tech right after this, but once you understand hitboxes and hurtboxes, you'll be able to manipulate the gameplay in your favor. The significance of your core is that it represents the state of combat you're in. For example, light blue means you're actively in a combat animation, regardless of who's attacking. While dark blue represents the out-of-combat state.
Bro, all you're doing is pointing out that there's a visual representation, whether we're in combat or not. We already know this by just playing.
Listen here, you ungrateful sack of shit. Whatever knowledge I grant you, you better listen and apply it with every single fiber of your body. Or I'll kill you. Sorry about that, class. We had a smart ass trying to disrupt our lesson. Where were we? We were talking about the core of your character. Not only does your core represent the in and out of combat state of your character, it provides necessary tracking data to all things within the game. For example, shurikens, jutsu, grabs, and dashing must know the position of the enemy in order to reach the target. And of course all mechanics in this game can be abused, so if you have timely switching or dodging you can negate all things that come at you.
Excuse me, Iruka-sensei, I just want to make sure that I understand what you said so far. So we have two different versions of our core that we call state. Each state has its own attributes such as being in combat or out of combat, and they both provide the game with necessary data of our character's position.
Correct. And remember that all things track to the core, but not all things will come in contact with it. What do I mean by that? Well, using switching, dodging, and ninja moving methods we can separate our core away from our hitbox. Now, you must understand that a hitbox is defined as an invisible shape bounding all or part of a model in a video game. Used in collision detection to determine whether another object collides with the model. Or, in simpler words, the hitbox is the defining layer of collision for your character. Your character's hitbox is made up of 3 individual spheres, one being dedicated to covering your head, torso, or legs. This is known as your hitbox, and is separate from your core. Your core that we mentioned earlier also overlaps your torso. But all that you really need to know here is that the hitbox has 2 states that it flips between, which are the neutral state and the active state. The neutral state is represented as green, and is responsible for detecting incoming collision. Once collision occurs, the neutral state becomes the active state. While the active state is represented as yellow, and it occurs when a hitbox comes into contact with a hitbox.
You're capping. You just mentioned that the core determines whether you're in combat or out of combat. Now, you want to say hitboxes determine if you are.
I bet that son of a gun won't say I'm capping again. Now class, let's take out our study books.
Wait, Iruka-sensei, you just clapped that kid. That's not nice at all. He had a valid point, you know.
Relax, Emily. Jimbo is alright. That was Konohamaru and his clone. Nevertheless, I will answer his question. Konohamaru mentions that hitboxes and the core of your character both checks for whether or not you are in combat. Well, yes, they both check if you're in combat, but they check for different reasons. Your hitbox is responsible for visually playing the animations applied to you, while the core is responsible for applying the duration of the effect. This is the essence of what a stunlock is, when the duration of the effect exceeds the animation playtime. There is an edge case to this rule, or better yet, a good example that you may have experienced. Have you ever seen a character go completely black? This happens when your character's animation breaks by switching out of a hard animation. When this happens, your attacks apply the effect duration to the enemy, but not the visual animation. You can learn more about animation concepts from my previous videos.
Iruka-sensei, I noticed when you attacked that clone, your hitbox turned red. Can you elaborate on that?
Good eye, Jimbo. When you saw me attack, you noticed a red hitbox around my hand. Hitboxes are responsible for applying the damage and effects to the enemy. Not all hitboxes are red. In fact, there are pink and white ones as well. The red hitboxes are associated with standard damage and effect attacks. You can think about almost any attack within the game and it's probably a red hitbox. While white hitboxes are different in the way that it requires some sort of activation to trigger the damage. You can think of Rin's tilt, kunai bags, or even paper bombs. Lastly, pink hitboxes are responsible for applying cinematic cutscenes, or in other words, ultimate jutsu. There are many damage types in this game, and knowing the difference can help you in the long run. To learn more, you can check out my previous video on this topic, but that will conclude hit and hitboxes.
Gassing this beat from the jump and this AK game in the trunk. I'ma have that shit sitting in the front. Them 12, I don't give a fuck. That 12 me, you out of luck. Them shells, I'm leaving them stuck and snuck. Down nigga smoke, smoking that gas like a hot. Which one should I take? Look at it, huh? Either way, I'm for the dunk. Yo, J on it, I'll be the new kid. Quiet, but I'm still gon' shoot shit. Niggas want beef, this ain't roof, Chris. Chopper stand tall like a pool stick. Nigga, don't test me, I use it. Getting that pussy, abuse it. Beat that shit up, make her lose it. I let it go cause she choose it. New pretty bitch and she bougie. Play to my gun, she ain't stupid. I just be going and bitch, you be scandalous, already knowing you can't stop the
compilation. Now let's learn some Shuriken tech. This is one of my favorites because of how versatile but yet underused it is. I'm not sure what the name of this tech is, but essentially you can cancel your ninja move by throwing a Shuriken while actively positioning yourself against the horizontal angle of your opponent. In order to achieve this, you must practice and have a good understanding of all the angles you're able to move in this game. Another analogy that we can use is breaking dash tracking in midair while using shurikens, but keep in mind that the grounded version of this tech is considered negative, meaning enemies can punish this move pretty easily.
Iruka sensei, according to my calculations that tech isn't competitively viable, it offers little to no advantages, and the risk-to-reward ratio is ass. If you think that by teaching us some shitty tech will get me interested in this class, well, that's where you're right. But, and I am only saying that because I care, there's a lot of great tech in this game, and speaking for all of us, we will like to learn more.
Bro, you buggin'. Sit your scrawny lil ass down, B.
Hey punk, you better take that back.
Now class, no need to argue. How about we go over more ways we can use Shuriken tech?
Aight, let's see.
Begin. I can never fall. Got a scout, no packing through the mouth. And your boss a new Chanel. I just wanna do you well and do well by it. That nigga ain't knew you well. I can talk by the way he put you through hell, and I knew you was gon' switch. I could always tell. Try to go behind my back. I knew you too well, but I know what it was. Don't want you to fail. How I'm feeling in my heart. Only feel like I don't know you. Damn, I miss I owe you. No, I can't control you, so I can touch you all no. I'm not finna tell you. No, I can't let boy you. All the shit I did, you know that I did it for you. That my bitch, I wanna take her to the tropics. And I'm cool, but she telling me I'm wildin', telling me I got it, and she got me hypnotic. Yeah, she not your line, I'm so tired of this nonsense. You ain't talk about nothing, they just shut up while you talking. So leave by my side, keep my gun when I'm walking. And she on my page, she be lurking and watching. Tell all the hoe that we do, yeah we don't. I can never fall. Got a scout, no packing through the mouth. And your boss a new Chanel. I just wanna do you well and do well by it. That nigga ain't knew you well. I can talk by the way he put you through hell, and I knew you was gon' switch. I could always tell. Try to go behind my back. I knew you too well, but I know what it was. Don't want you to fail. How I'm feeling in my heart, only you can tell.
Do you call that shit tech? That's pitiful for real.
That was whack.
Hold on a second punk, that crap doesn't intimidate me. When I say that I want to learn tech, that means I want to learn tech, you incompetent swine. Now, show me the good shit or else I'll show you my power.
Very well then, let's move on to the good shit.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who has the greatest tech of them all?
For that information, you must defeat the Council of Forbidden Tech. The Council is nothing but the strongest ninjas in the land. I must warn you, many have tried, but only a few have claimed knowledge of them all.
So this is the Council of Forbidden Truth. A bunch of old geezers. I thought this was a fighting test where I can beat the shit out of you. Instead, I get a bunch of old niggas on life support.
Hey young man, what's your tone?
Yes, we are the Council of Forbidden Tech. In total there are 12 of us. We are the most knowledgeable ninjas who discovered advanced techniques.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch.
Oh boy, Here this ninja go again.
First of all, you shouldn't even be here. Are you even considered advanced tech?
Boy, I know this glitch ain't talking.
How about we talk about this made-up name sitting right next to me?
Bitch, you're nothing but inconsistent washed-up tech. You used to be good when you could buffer full combos, but then your bitch-ass got nerfed to oblivion.
Hey now, you all are child's play when it comes to advanced tech. We have a visitor, let's behave with more class and order. Kevin, are you ready for your first challenge?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm expecting to learn the most difficult tech possible.
Listen here, rookie, you're not ready for that. Instead, you'll start by mastering frame-perfect dodging. This tech is as precise and easy as it can get. You'll learn how to time the frames and utilize animation canceling by ninja moving on the first frame of an attack. Let's get started. Remember, this game is 30 frames per second on consoles. You'll need to practice timing your ninja move on the very first frame of the attack. You'll know you've done it right if you did not take damage. This tech will work in any situation not involving hard animations.
That's awesomeness. I can't wait to practice this. Do you have any more tech you can show me?
How about you get the hell out of here? I'll release more tech tutorials soon.
You don't understand. I crave tech. I need more now.
Well, that's too damn bad. See ya on the next episode, Kevin.